So it's a big fight coming up. Canelo versus Crawford. This is one of the biggest fight of the year so far, by far. You know what I mean? And I have a feeling there's gonna be some fireworks in this. All right. How many of y'all are ready for this fight? You know, one thing about boxing is that for years, boxing sometimes don't bring us the best fight at the right time. But I think boxing is saying, hey, MMA, like the UFC brings fights that people want to see all the time. I think boxing is starting to realize, hey, maybe they should do the same thing. The point I'm saying is like, I'm so glad that Canelo versus Crawford is happening. Man, my prediction, I'm not gonna tell you who's gonna win yet, because I don't know quite yet, but I do know it's gonna be a very, very big fight. All right. Now let's see what we're talking about here. So for instance, actually not this one. Let's go over here. But look at that. Everyone's talking about it. Look at this videos right here. You know, tons of videos on Canelo versus Crawford. This is a big fight going on here. You know, and I definitely can't wait for this because again, it's been a while since boxing actually brought us big fights, right? Do you agree? I agree with that. What I want to do also is that I want to show you exactly, all the headlines that that is showing. Let's see. Like for instance, look at this right here. So, all right. So, again, look at this. Canelo Alvarez will face Terence Crawford on September 13, 2025 in Las Vegas for the undisputed super middleweight championship. And Netflix, I'm telling you, Netflix is doing the thing, man. Netflix. Now I know Canelo was signed to the Zone, so I don't know how that works with the Zone and, Netflix. But Netflix is more and more are getting into live sports. Remember last year or so, it was Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. It broke the internet. It was like streaming was bad because so much people was watching it. And then they had NFL games a couple years ago also, or last year, and also it did great numbers. Because Netflix is smart. Think about it. Instead of pay-per-view, Netflix is cheap, per month. And most people have Netflix anyway, so it's just something you can say free for them to watch. So of course, this fight is going to do big numbers. Okay, it's going to be, again, Las Vegas. The fight will be available exclusively on Netflix. Listen, the fight will be available exclusively on Netflix, y'all. Marking a significant event in boxing history as it aims to reach global audience of over 200 million subscribers. Did you hear what it says? Did you read the fine print here? Streaming. The fight will be available exclusively on Netflix. Wow. Marking a significant event in boxing history as it aims to reach a global audience of over 300 million subscribers. That's what I'm talking about. This fight is huge. And I think a lot more sports, NFL is already doing it, NBA is doing it. Basically, all the sports are going to go on these Netflix, Amazon, these huge streaming platforms because, frankly, it makes sense. It makes sense. All right? And look, now it says, here's the significance of this fight. This matchup is highly anticipated as both fighters are considered among the best in boxing. Canelo Alvarez, 62-2-2. Oh my gosh. With 39 knockouts, is a two-time undisputed champion at super middleweight. While Terence Crawford, 41-0 with 31 knockout, is moving up two weight classes. Crawford is moving up two weight classes to challenge for the title. Both fighters have achieved undisputed status in their respective divisions, making this a historic clash. Man, let's go back to this. Canelo's record is 62-2-2. Of course, Floyd beat him when he was like a baby, but 62-2-2 with 39 knockouts. My goodness. And then you have Terence Crawford, 41-0 with 31 knockouts. And I think Terence Crawford can actually wrestle, so I think he'll do fine in MMA. But the point I'm saying is, like, you see what I'm talking about? This is a huge fight. And I'm gonna tell you my prediction later on this week. As the week, as the week progresses, I'm gonna give you my prediction who I think is gonna win the fight. But one thing is certain, that this fight is gonna be fireworks, right? Of course, the first two rounds, they're gonna come out feeling themselves. But after that, I think they're gonna go at it. I think they're gonna go at it. So this is one of the best fights of the year, and probably in the past few years, to be honest. All right, I'm talking about real fights, not the Jake Paul and blah blah fight. I'm talking about real skilled pro fighters. About the clash. Crawford's 41-0, Canelo 62-2. My gosh, it's a ridiculous record. So let me know what I think. Who's gonna win? Let me know below, okay?
I've been told all my life that I can't do this and I can't do that. I constantly have to show people what I can do. So once again, here we go again. Let me show you everything that I can do. Get out of my way, you don't even have to stay. And then you're gonna see, you're gonna wanna be like me. You're gonna realize that you're messing with the wrong G. Let me show you everything that I can do. Get out of my way, you don't even have to stay. And then you're gonna see, you're gonna wanna be like me. You're gonna realize that you're messing with the wrong G. I may have started late, like on another